All right, so what I'm about to show you is a video that Logan Johnson did on his own. Logan's my stepson. We've known each other since he was 11. He is now 18. And he's seen him working with me in a couple of videos. Well, unbeknownst to me, Logan went out and started actually doing a video on working on the firewall in the 65 Ranchero. I'm pretty impressed. I didn't ask him to do it. He went and did it on his own. So please, folks, be as gentle as you possibly can. The dude did this on his own without any prodding by me, and I am personally excessively proud of him for what he's done here. Restoration of a classic Ford is a journey of discovery. Let Autocrafters help you with yours. We offer quality parts for Falcon, Fairlane, F-Series, Galaxy, Maverick, and Pinto. Contact us today.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be getting the Ranchero engine bay prepped and ready for paint. So one of the last few things that we need to do is finally fill in this hole right here. You can see I already filled in these two. The last thing we need to do is finish stripping the frame with our aircraft stripper. So the first step I'm going to take with filling in this hole is, as you can see, the edges are pretty straggly. So I'm going to take this belt sander here and I'm going to go in from both sides. I'm going to sand it down and get it pretty smooth, because I'm going to take this patch that I've already cut out and I'm going to put it on the back side and I'm going to weld it in from the front like I did with these two here. All right, so now I'm going to get started with the belt sander. And don't forget, safety first. Pretty sharp. I'm gonna have to beat that down with a hammer a little bit to get it flat, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up from the back side first. All right, so I just finished cleaning up around both the inside and outside of the hole. And now I'm gonna take a hammer, because it is really like wavy metal. Somebody's already definitely beaten on it with a hammer. So I'm gonna try and make it as flat as possible. So I can then take this going from the back and mark out the hole so I can cut it down just a little bit closer to size. But like I said, it doesn't have to be. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the hole, because I'm just going to lay it on the back and tack it from the front. All right, so I took the hammer to it just a little bit. The sheet metal is kind of thin on the edges, so it was bending a lot. So we'll just have to play with it. So what I'm going to do next is take my plug from the back side here, and I'm just going to try and I just want to get a general idea of where this hole is, because this is not a flat surface. And try not to move it. Yeah, I know Jeff would probably say to do a cardboard template, but it's not like we're actually filling in the hole exactly. So plus it's gonna be bigger. Yeah, so this piece is going to need to be shaved down a lot, and the edges might actually need to be curved so it'll sit flat up against it. So I'm just going to play with it, and I will come back when it's looking a little bit closer to fit. All right, so I got my piece cut out smaller, and I went ahead and ground it down so it's bare metal. As you can see here, I'm going to put it on the inside using this little magnet, and then the fitting, it's not perfect, but I'm going to tack a couple welds on the points of contact, and then I'll hit it a little bit more so that I can get a better fit. Pretty good for the most part. Yep, I see my 3 points on which I want to weld to. and we'll beat it down just a little bit more. And don't forget, safety first. All right, so now that I got the hole in the firewall pretty much filled up, I'm gonna continue with stripping the frame rails with the aircraft stripper. But I also need to be really careful not to get any of these holes because you can see the strut rod bushing through this hole right there. So I'm gonna be very careful, leave a little bit of space. And unfortunately, I have to use Jeff's reusable mask because I don't know why, but he does not want to buy any new ones for some reason. All right, let's get to it. Tired of talking.
All right, so that's it. That's Logan's little video on working on this car, doing some stuff, filling up some of the holes that we needed filled up. What's going to be coming next week is I am going to be talking about what I've done some with the firewall after Logan gets done with it, and then we're going to show you what we finally decided to do on paint. Actually, what Logan finally decided to do on paint. All of my machinations about going in and doing this and doing that meant absolutely nothing. So do me a favor, folks. Go ahead and check out on Patreon. We have, at the $10 a month level, monthly meetings with me on Zoom. It's a lot of fun. If you want, come out and check those out at the $10 level. Even if you don't do it at the $10 level, we got a lot of stuff we're going to start doing now. We've got mugs that are going to be given away. We're going to be giving away t-shirts. We're going to be doing doodles. I will actually be doing a doodle of the winner's car on the drawings. We still haven't quite come up with the name that we want to call that, but we're going to be doing a doodle a month. And then on the quarterly, we're going to be doing a color doodle, and that's going to be available for my $10 a month level guys, the quarterly drawing for the color doodle, but everybody's eligible for the actual doodle. So if you come in at $1 level, guess what? You have a chance of winning a doodle from me of the car. The one I'm showing you right now is one that I did of Rob Callick's car for the car show that we're going to be doing quarterly as well. Maybe not quarterly, we'll probably go by twice a year. We'll do a car show where we have you put in pictures of your car in the Zoom meeting, and then we pick the car from there. We're not going to do it where you submit photos. You have to actually come into the Zoom meeting and bring along pictures of your car so that we can judge it, or I can judge it, and then the winner will get a doodle as well. Beyond that, you're going to know where I'm going with this. I'm going to even do something stupid here. Super thanks! We're running on camera right now, that's why. Super thanks is your next best way to give us some money if you want to say, hey man, what you've done for me here has saved me some money or saved me some time. I'd like to gift you some cash. $1.5 million is the one we're looking for. I'm pretty sure you're out there somewhere. Somewhere out there, there's a guy like Jeff Bezos or somebody who has billions of dollars. $1.5 million is not going to hurt you, right? I mean, it could be a tax write-off. I don't know. But if you don't want to do $1.5 million, anywhere from $1 on up to there, we will thank you for that. Although the dollar is almost kind of like saying it's a 2-cent tip whenever you're going out to get something to eat for dinner. So check out the super thanks for that sort of thing as well. Also, be kind to each other, love on each other, treat each other nice. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you on down the road. I know Logan isn't going to like this. We got a couple bloopers from his stuff. It's his first video that he's done solo, and he's got a couple good ones. So here you go.
Quiet on the set, and all right, so I beat it down. All right, so I whacked. All right, so I took the, but I don't even know what I'm saying. It's not a flat surface, but I just need a general, and I dropped it. Audio's rolling, but I can't see myself. Audio's rolling, quiet on the set, and all right, so now that I got the whole.
All right, Darren, no mic audio for this one. It's just, I don't have the mic on. I have AirPods in. Oh, and I'm also gonna have this big fan on.